Alright guys, so I don't know if you saw Mike's Instagram, but he lost his pedal. We're going to swap out his one ghetto pedal and his other good pedal with his new pedals. This should be a pretty simple task that anyone can do at home. The pedals we're putting on today, you may have seen them on Seth's channel. They are the knockoffs. And they're probably just as good, but I'm sure there will be a follow-up review on these. I'll let you know after they've actually been used on the trail and how they hold up. Most people will have this wrench at home. Sometimes these wrenches will work, sometimes they won't. This one is specific for pedals. You see it's thinner, makes it easier to get into. The other tool would be an Allen wrench. If you have either one of these tools, you'll be able to change a pedal. Pedals are directional. There's a left side and a right side. If you mess it up, you ruin your threads and you're screwed. So do make sure when you're working on the right side, which is the drive side, everything's going to be normal. So typically to loosen a pedal out looking in this direction, you're still going to do it counterclockwise. And to put one in, you're going to put it in clockwise when looking in this direction. However, on the other side, when you get on the non-drive side, everything's going to be backwards. So to actually loosen it, you're going to go clockwise, and to screw it in, you're going to go counterclockwise. So just remember that when you're putting in or removing, there are sides to them. If you put the wrong ones in, you will screw up your threads and you'll have to get them retapped. A typical box wrench should work. This is a 15 millimeter. Sometimes you'll have trouble getting it onto the spindle there, but as you can see, this one's actually going to fit. Typically what I like to do to get it off, get it nice and secure here, get your hand on the crank and just pull it towards you, and that one came off pretty easy. And from there, this is a little thing you can do, is you can actually just spin it and it'll come out. Okay, so when you have your pedal, you're going to see here, usually it's CR-R, so you know this is the right side pedal. What I like to do before putting the pedal on is actually grease it up a little so it doesn't seize up in there and get locked on. Alright, so when you're greasing it, also don't forget to get the washer on there. That's going to protect the crank arms from any damage. Alright, come take a close look at this. You can see here on the, you may or may not be able to see it, but I can feel it, that part of this is pushed out. It's, you know, one side's pretty smooth, this side's pushed out. You do want to put some washers on there. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put the right side back on, and now we're going to use the actual pedal specific 15-inch spanner. And you just got to make sure you get the threads in there right before you actually start spinning it. It should go smoothly. That's pretty smooth there. Most of it we'll be able to do by hand. And remember, the drive side is normal, so we are going clockwise to actually screw it in. Alright. So once that's in there, you know, you can get it as snug as you can by hand and just tighten it up with the spanner. And since Mike already lost one pedal, we're going to get that pretty good there. And that's good, that's not going to come off, so now we can go ahead and work on the left side. We're going to work on the left side pedal. This time we're going to use the 6 millimeter Allen wrench, and we're coming at it from the back side. Now remember, on the left side pedal, everything is opposite. So if you're looking at the pedal, then to remove the pedal, you're going to want to go clockwise. Since we're coming at it from the back, we're actually going to go counterclockwise because we're coming in from this side here. Real easy, same thing, just get it in there and lift. That's it, it's loose. Everyone should have one of these at home anyway, so if you need to change your pedals, you should be able to do this at home. Okay, so we got the left pedal on. You'll see it here, CR-L, so you know this is the left side. And you don't need much on here, just get something on there. And this really is just to keep it from seizing up in there and making it easier to get out later. Now if you look at this, these Fookers are actually a bigger Allen wrench there. So the 6 millimeter is not going to work. This looks like an 8. Yeah, so we're going to use an 8 on this one. Now remember, I'm using an Allen wrench on the left side, but it doesn't matter. I'm just showing you two different ways that you can remove and install the pedals at home without having bike specific tools. There we go, and it's on. And what I like to do is at the end, take the long side and use that as leverage to really tighten it down. And that's it. That's the pedal change. Simple as that. Allen wrench. Everyone has Allen wrenches. We use a 6 millimeter and an 8 millimeter. or a 15 millimeter wrench. Should work for you. You should have these tools at home. If not, they're very cheap. You can get them at Auto Parts Store, Home Depot, anywhere. Harbor Freight actually has really good deals on a whole set of these. All right, that's it. If you have any questions, throw them in the comments, and I'll answer what I can. Thanks.